Hello, everybody. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay. Give me one moment. I'm just gonna post the link to a couple of places, and Sam's gonna be joining us as well. So we're just gonna wait for her to arrive too. So one moment. Okay. Hello, hello, everybody. Perfect. This is my humming music while I'm waiting. Do. Oh, and there is myself. Okay. So yeah, like I said, Sam's going to be coming in a moment. But yeah. How's everyone's day going? Today is a great day for Conquer Divide. We just released New Heaven. Thank you, Julian. Thank you. It was really fun to film actually. We actually filmed New Heaven way back when we did Welcome to Paradise. We actually filmed both of them. Here's Sam now. Hey.
Hey. Sorry, my bad.
No, it's okay. We just started. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I thought we could just discuss a little bit about New Heaven, Sam, first of all, and then we can start answering some questions, maybe open up the fan line, hang out for about an hour.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
How are you feeling about the release, Samantha?
Good. I'm feeling good, Isabel.
Good. Fantastic.
Fantastic. I love this video and I love this song.
Mhm.
And I really think they're some of the most powerful lyrics on the album. Obviously, some people might listen to them and think they're like religious lyrics, but
Mhm.
it's actually an analogy. So it's not about religion. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's just beautifully, beautifully done. I feel like I can say that because I didn't write the lyrics, so I can
Yeah.
boost y'all's egos on that one. Yeah, I don't know. I love the video. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was a really fun one to film, and it was really cool having friends and fans and be a part of it.
Mhm. Yeah, it was a long day. It was quite funny because usually we start our shoots very, very early, but because we had to do a lot of the shots at night, we actually had quite a few, a little bit of a lie-in for that day. I think we started at like 3, right? I
That was
think.
a later day for sure. I remember being like people going to get food like midday, and it was like, this is so weird. Like we don't have to be available like
Yeah.
lunch.
Yeah, it was nice. Even though I feel like there wasn't anywhere to get lunch. I'm pretty sure we brought like crisps and stuff.
Yeah. We were in were we in like East LA and like kind of a relatively sketchy area, and yeah,
Yeah,
and
it
there really
wasn't it
wasn't a
wasn't a
whole
great
lot
area.
there.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. So, let's just open the fan line. Let's just go for it.
Why not? Why
Okay,
not? We
so
got friends. We got friends here.
so I've done this a couple of times, and sometimes I accidentally hang up on people. I'm gonna try not to do that, but sometimes I accidentally like press twice or something.
Oh,
Oh, it
Blueberry
says
Gumball is. Oh,
no. You go ahead.
go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
What did they say? Learning to drum more because of you, Samantha. Yay! That's awesome. That was all. That's all I was gonna say. Oh, and fellow Canadian. Where in Canada are you from? Unless I do know this person and I just don't recognize your name. It's fine.
Yeah, so we are going to be touring with songs off the new album. we are going to have Atonement, Paralyzed, New Heaven, and Welcome to Paradise, which are all on the new album. So we have quite a lot of new ones. We only have one. We only have one song that we're playing live on from the debut. One song,
Are we
Nightmares.
doing one? Are we doing two? I thought we were maybe going to play Eyes Wide Shut.
I don't think we have time in the set, but maybe.
I thought there was like maybe a shortened version. Anyway, we may or may
Maybe,
not play
well,
that
yeah.
one, but we are playing Nightmares. It'll be
Definitely
a surprise.
Nightmares, always. Oh,
Yeah.
I just drove through Windsor. I drove from Detroit through Windsor all the way to Montreal last weekend.
Yeah, they came and partied near Montreal for my bachelorette weekend.
And a party it was.
It was awesome.
A party it was. All right, so I'm going to answer.
Okay.
Ring, ring. Banana phone.
Banana phone.
Hello.
Hi. Who's this?
Hey, what's up?
Hello.
Who dis?
Hey, Heavy Metal Joker never misses one of these.
Oh yeah, hey. Did you record your reaction video yet?
You know I did.
Yeah.
You did. It's out tomorrow.
Oh my
I think.
gosh. That is tomorrow, and I think you guys are gonna really enjoy my reaction to this. And I'm honestly glad you kind of mentioned the meaning of the song, because I made sure not to listen to it at all until I reacted to it, so I got the meaning completely way off. I thought it was religious related.
Well, it is.
I
mean, the whole video. We're in a church, you know.
Yeah, it's all like religious imagery, and I think if you interpret it, like if that's what means the most to you, then that's what it should mean to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I won't go.
And I think there's a lot of songs like that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go too into it because I'll say that for the video tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna say I related to that, however I interpreted it.
Yeah, and that's fine. That's fine. That's like
Good.
it's got multiple layers, I think. You know.
A lot of layers.
Yeah, like of meanings, I guess. So yeah, it's just really how you interpret it and how you feel about it. I watched your entire reaction of The Invisible when it came out. I listened to it in my car. It made me tear up a little bit. That was a good one.
I watched it too. Yeah.
So we love seeing them.
Song. It was a real emotional song. Like I related to that, like immediately when reading the lyrics, and like Sam immediately DMing me saying like, you know, you don't just like they didn't deserve you, and I'm like, oh, I love you guys. Y'all are too kind.
It's true.
That's
true.
It's true.
But I'm so excited for the new record. Like with every single song you guys release, I just get more and more and more hyped for it.
Well, my favorites haven't even been released yet, so I feel like there's so many good songs on the album that it was really hard for us to pick singles, you know, and then we don't necessarily have total control about what singles get picked, so there are plenty of other bangers on there.
And I cannot wait to hear those bangers. Like the album's not even out yet, and I bet it's already gonna be my album of the year.
Hopefully next year too, because it's only going to be September, October, November, December. 4 months is not enough to be of the year. Hopefully it's next year. September till next September.
Yeah, definitely.
Cheating the system.
Cheat.
But yeah, like I'm very excited for the record, and also congrats on the Icon for Hire tour. Like that's a big deal.
Thanks. Are you coming out to any of the shows?
I'm gonna try. I'm definitely gonna try. Once I saw there wasn't like a St. Louis date, I was like, oh, I might have to travel for this one. Because I can't go to the Electric Callboy tour because they announced you guys after the Chicago show sold out.
Yes. So. Yeah, we were trying our hardest to like announce before it all got sold out, but we got told we could announce after the fact, so it was kind of hard for us, you know. We were just watching them sell out, but we couldn't announce it yet. So it was hard.
Yeah, if I'm able to make it out to any of those shows, y'all will be the first to know.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, you send us a DM.
Absolutely.
Even though we'll recognize you.
Yeah. Well, you've seen my videos, so I'll probably
exactly. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's great. I can't wait to see the reaction video.
Oh yeah.
What time's it coming
it's
out?
something. Probably like around 11 a.m. sometime, maybe noon, like Central Time.
Cool. Nice.
Yeah.
I'll make sure to watch it in the evening.
Absolutely. Awesome. Well, it was great talking to you too, as always.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling.
Thanks for popping by. Thanks for calling.
Absolutely. I wouldn't miss these for the world.
Awesome. Thanks, Julian. Well, like I said, I can't wait to see your reaction video, but we'll talk soon.
All right, awesome. All right, have a good day.
All right, you too. See ya. Aww,
People were
I
asking
love
about the
him.
dog. So this is Benji, and we are just dog sitting. So we have him for 10 days. He's a
That's
Labradoodle.
awesome.
He's a good boy and also a naughty boy. He's a naughty boy.
Oh no.
Naughty boy. Yeah, he likes to eat socks, shoes, hair ties, anything you leave lying around. Like we had, he's a bit of chaos, but he's also a nice boy. He's a sweet boy.
Aw, it's nice to get paid to watch animals. That's great.
I know we're getting different dogs like every week, and we're like, we get paid to like just hang out with dogs. It's the best.
Yeah,
So
that is awesome.
Me to watch their dog.
Let's see. Okay, we got one person. Sounds like they're in the car. Hello, or in an airplane.
Hey, what's up? It's Richard. It's your boy Richard Metal 94 from Instagram.
Richard.
How y'all doing?
Hey,
Richard,
how you
from
doing?
Atlanta. What's up?
Doing good. Just driving home from work. I saw you all were doing this, so I decided to ask y'all a question.
Yeah.
So I know. Like last time I missed it, but I gotta ask because I know for you, Izzy, you grew up with like System of a Down. They're like the band that got me into metal. Like, were you into like any of that new metal band stuff, like Korn and Slipknot, Linkin Park, bands like that?
Definitely Linkin Park. I got into Korn and a little bit later on, not a little bit later on, but definitely Linkin Park and Limp Bizkit.
Yeah. Do you think maybe we can get Conquer Divide to do a Linkin Park cover? I think he can pull it off good.
Yeah, I think we could pull it off good as well. I just feel like it's I guess you have to do it right, you know.
Yeah, I could see you like do like Breaking the Habit or Numb. I feel like you could make it. I could imagine like Kia singing it and sort of like Janelle screaming the rap verses.
Yeah, I think we could make it work, but I also worry. Sometimes I worry that Linkin Park are like untouchable when it comes to covers. I don't know how you feel about that, Sam. Just because Chester's not with us anymore.
Yeah, it's hard partly because of that, and it's partly because Linkin Park has always had such a like diehard fan base. It's like people are very protective over the band, especially after losing Chester. So yeah, it would have to be done right and in a certain way, and Oh yeah, I grew up with that stuff, 100%. I mean,
if it wasn't for Hybrid Theory by Linkin Park, I wouldn't have gotten into Tomb of the Mutilated by Cannibal Corpse, But hey, I love death black metal and death metal, but I always like some new metal stuff. Even the metalcore bands like you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a gateway bands to heavier stuff.
Definitely.
Yeah, and I love how you have like the heavier, like you guys is like heaviest songs, like the metal crowd is like Share, but then your most poppy, accessible song is like Emperor. So you have the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something for everyone.
Yeah. The new album's definitely got something for everybody, which is exciting.
Yeah, and I've loved the new song. It's pretty badass. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm still waiting for my CD and vinyl pre-order.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I hope.
Yeah, no, we're getting
hopefully
close.
I can. Yeah, and hopefully I can try to interview y'all when it gets closer to album release.
With Dan.
Yeah, I've interviewed Sam twice, but I really want to get everybody else. I don't want no one to feel left out.
Yeah, I've had my turn. Everyone else can talk now.
Yeah, even though Sam's my homie, I've known her for like 8, getting close to 8 years.
Hell yeah.
8 years before she was even in the band. Like I remember even like seeing y'all at the Masquerade last year, and it was great meeting Sam finally. And I remember even like helping y'all like unload, get your gear off the stage after you were done playing.
Yeah, yeah, it was appreciated for sure.
Yeah,
that was a good venue too.
Yeah, if anything, if you need to hire like a roadie guy, I'm your guy.
Thank you.
We do have heavy stuff.
We do have heavy
stuff. Yes, I could be the hype man. I could sort of like get the crowd pumped.
We do need a hype person too.
Yeah, or I could do it to sort of like get like a fill-in, like if Janelle or Kia is like feeling sick, I could sort of like, I could actually cover both. Because I on the Facebook page I did a while back, I did a cover of Nightmares. I actually covered both parts, which was kind of hard, but I did it.
Yeah, Nightmares is a really tricky song as well, so that's cool.
Yeah, I was lucky I didn't run out of breath.
Yeah, that's a lot when you're trying to do both parts. Yeah.
Well, Richard, I do have a question for you.
Question away, my friend.
All right, so it came from the group chat. It came from the chat below. Do you all know this world is temporary because Jesus is coming back?
The what?
Frosty says, do you all know this world is temporary because Jesus is coming back?
Who knows?
Did you know? Did you know?
It's news to me. It's news to me.
There you go. News to me too. So that is the answer.
Yes.
I guess we bring it upon ourselves. We released a video with New Heaven, so we bring it upon ourselves.
Yeah.
It's our fault.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Yeah. Yeah, we still tried to be respectful, you know, with the religious imagery too. You know, we don't want to, you know, step on anybody or anything like that. And yeah, it's all just, it's like the religious themes, but the underlying messages are really, you know, what you make of it. It's like when you're trying to reach something, you're always like striving for more and more and more, and you finally get there and see what it is, and you realize like, oh, it was never as great as you thought it was. So it's really more about that sort of feeling. Yeah. So it's not, you know, and explicitly. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, are you all planning on doing like any headlining tours soon when the album drops? Love to see y'all rock the Masquerade again in Atlanta.
I'd love to do a headline tour.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe next year.
Yeah, I could like show you. I gotta show you all around town. I know some good places to eat. Like I literally know like that area like the back of my hand.
Yeah, I like Atlanta and Georgia. It's a nice place, you know. Oh,
is he gone?
Richard.
No.
Oh, that's worrying.
He's driving safe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. You're back. All right, Richard. Well, it's been great talking to you, and then we'll be back in Atlanta soon, and we'll set up that interview as well.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling in. Bye-bye.
Peace. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Peace.
All right. Cool. Let's I guess we can catch up on the chat, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got it.
I guess in regards to, there's a lot of people asking about religion. I was always taught to not talk about religion, politics, or money with people. So I think, you know, we're not going to really talk about that stuff, despite us releasing a song called New Heaven. But like we said, it's really, it's about our careers as musicians, or about reaching a part in your life and you still want to get higher and higher and higher and never reaching the peak. That's what it's about.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? And no one said there was anything wrong about it either. No. But, you know,
they're just those are the topics that people tend to get a bit heated about, and people have differing thoughts and opinions and things like that. And, you know, we want to be, you know, accepting of everybody and their differences. And, Yeah.
We're a big family, a big conquer divizzle family, a big conquer divide sandwich.
Exactly. and it's covered in mustard because I like mustard, so I put like mustard on my sandwich.
And you can decide what topping you are or what filling you are.
If you were a topping, what would you be if you were any topping on a conquer divide sandwich? What topping would you be? I chose mustard. I maybe like a honey mustard.
Oh, honey mustard. I was about to say like Dijon.
I love all kinds of mustard.
I'd be a really thick piece of pepper jack cheese.
Thick. It's gonna be real thick. I don't know what this is.
So Peter Riffner. So it actually didn't take me too long. It's quite an easy. It's a very easy trick to do. I was trying to learn how to do a guitar spin, but when you do it, because I like wearing tank tops on stage, I don't like wearing shirts. I would get like a burn on my neck from it. So I didn't like doing the spins. So really, you just take the guitar, flip it under yourself, and then bring it back. I guess it took me a while to maybe a tour to figure out how hard I should be flipping it. But yeah. Ooh, we got.
Does strap length play a role?
Yes, it does. It has to be quite loose, but not like terribly loose, but it has to be, it's loose enough where there are certain parts in songs where I like to have my leg up on a monitor or on your drum drum platform, or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
The drum riser, sorry.
The riser.
The riser. So we got ranch, we got bacon, we got mayo, salami. That's a really nice sandwich. Sheesh.
Mm-hmm.
Not for Sam though. She's veggie.
Crispy. Yeah, but I still love bacon. I just don't eat it anymore. Yeah. But I acknowledge how much I miss it, and I love bacon. It's more of like a personal challenge to be vegetarian because I do really like a lot of meats. So
you're chasing your new heaven.
Exactly. I'm trying, But
no, so
I drank the holy water just to spit it out.
We got so me and Peter are gonna be slices of pepper jack cheese, so I guess we're doubled on that.
Thick.
So if you guys are okay with it, I'm gonna the cheeks, Vicky.
I love your name.
I'm going to answer another call. We got 2 people waiting. What I would like to know in the chat, guys, because we do have some, of course, people are commenting about Electric Callboy and Icon for Hire. I would like to know what cities you guys are coming to. Riddle me that.
Where are we going to see luscious faces? That's loud.
Hello?
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 Hello? Hi.
Who do we have on this wonderful Thursday afternoon / evening?
I'm a little bit scared to talk to you guys because I was one of your biggest fans at Rockville.
Oh, so what did we meet you?
Yes, you did.
Oh, cool. Don't be scared. We're very casual.
We're super chill.
What's your name? Sorry, I didn't get your name.
Dominic Sagano.
Dominic. I feel like I recognize your name. Are you in the group?
Yes. I was in I follow you on TikTok and YouTube.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Cool. Did you which of the Welcome to Rockville shows did you see? Because we ended up doing the pre-party and the festival.
So we got there like before right after the rain happened, and a couple later I saw you the first day. After that I got a picture with you and tired the whole other band.
Yeah. Good, awesome. How did you like the show? We were nervous for it.
Love it. And I'm just hyped for your new album comes out.
Cool. Thank you. We're excited as well.
Yep.
So
that was such a fun festival.
Yeah, and
it was.
So Welcome to Rockville. We had just released Welcome to Paradise, which was always confusing in my head. I kept thinking of Welcome to Paradise and Welcome to Rockville. Just getting them mixed up. But we didn't get to play that one live, but we're playing it for our upcoming tours, so that's gonna be really exciting.
Yeah.
So we're
Do
excited
you live
to
in
play
Florida?
that
I'm
one.
out for tours in Florida.
Can you repeat that, sorry?
I missed that.
I'm just waiting for you guys to come to Florida to tour.
Oh yeah. Where?
Yeah.
Where in are you near Daytona Beach, or what part of Florida are you in?
I'm like somewhere to the north. I don't really know. Like,
Okay.
I'm right nearby, somewhere like in Tampa, but not nearby it. Like Cape Academy or Cape Coral.
Okay. Because we played in Tampa last year, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did like Tampa, Orlando. Mm-hmm. But we got to come back for sure.
Yeah, we played we need to replay in Orlando because we had some technical difficulties with our rig. So we weren't able to play a full set to that city, so we want to go back. But the Tampa show I seem to imagine, was a good show. I think that's wasn't that where the chickens were outside, Sam? There were a bunch of chickens in the alleyway.
Oh, in the parking lot?
Yeah, wasn't that Tampa?
Maybe it was Tampa. I can't remember. I remember that show. I think Attack had the technical difficulties that night, and we had all the technical difficulties in Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
That was Orlando was like so embarrassing to me too. Like especially I shouldn't say especially, but it was so embarrassing for me because all anyone could hear were like just acoustic drums and me like playing by myself, and everyone else had like stopped, and they're like, "Sam, stop playing."
Yes,
because like the whole front of house monitors went out. Yeah, that was not good.
But we can redeem ourselves another time, I guess. Unfortunately, we don't have any dates in Florida coming up just yet, but we would love to come back. We are definitely coming back. It's just what we have booked so far just doesn't happen to go there. But we'll be back.
Yeah. We'll be back.
How far away from what? Okay, so obviously, well, me and Sam aren't from America, so I'm trying to think what's north of Florida. Is that Georgia? Is it Georgia and the Carolinas? I think we might play the Carolinas, don't we? Or I'm not sure. I'd have to look at our dates. But we might be close enough for you to come. Oh no, we're still far away. Oh well, there'll be another time. We promise.
We'll be back.
Okay. I have a lot of concerts to go to see soon.
Good. Yeah, I love going to concerts. It's the best thing to honestly do because I feel like if I don't have concerts coming up, then I'm just like I don't have anything to look forward to. It's just something nice to look forward to.
That's true. Yep. It's a nice escape from reality.
Mhm.
I look at all you guys' new songs coming. I was like, oh god, these better be good.
They better not let me down.
Well, are they good? Imagine he's just they suck.
No, they are crazy good.
Oh, good. Crazy good.
I'm glad we didn't let you down.
Not just good, Sam. Crazy good.
Crazy good? All right.
I like that.
Yeah.
But it was great to speak to you. Is it Dominic?
Yes.
It was great to speak to you, Dominic, and hopefully you can come to one of our shows soon. We'll be booking more because we're releasing that new album and stuff, so we have to.
Yeah, lots of tours next year.
Yeah, that's what I'm mostly waiting for. I really hope you guys be at Rockville again.
Us too. We love festivals. I love playing festivals.
We had such a good time there too, and like Danny Wimmer and like the whole team of like organizers of that festival are just like really, really organized and like really just cool. Mm-hmm. The bands that they get as well are awesome. Like it was just nice. Like we stayed for a couple days, so we got to like just hang out and party and check out other bands as well. So that was just a nice luxury to have. We don't have that luxury at Blue Ridge.
No,
like we have to. It's in the middle of our tour.
Yeah, one of the nights I saw another band was Band May, and I saw you guys watching them. I was like,
oh yeah. Bandmate, Sam.
Oh yeah, Bandmate. Yeah, that was great.
So I
They
actually
apparently like.
I
Yeah, go
hadn't
ahead.
heard them before, and Sam kind of like dragged us all over there because I hadn't heard them before, and she was like, "No, you have to come see this."
Yeah,
It was
no,
really
they're
fun.
awesome. And
Very
it's one of
cool.
those bands where like they are, I don't think they're in North America very often, and I'm like, we have to see them. And it's an all-girl band too, and like they're from Japan, and like they're so much fun and like really good. So I'm glad we watched. I think we watched their whole set or most of their set. And I think we're in there was like a fan video on YouTube where I think they captured like some of the others in our band like cheering and screaming for them, and it was really cute. And people in the comments are like, "Is that Conquer Divide?"
Yes.
And it was. I actually
It was.
I went to get my schedule of our tour because I know people in the comment section are asking about that. But like I said, it was great to speak to you, Dominic. I'm gonna get a couple of other people on the line, but you have a great rest of your evening, okay? And it was great to meet you via the phone.
Bye.
Bye now. Okay. Hello. Hello. Who be there?
Who be there?
It sounds like someone's in their car. You shouldn't be doing this and driving. We can't allow this, Samantha.
I think people are coming home from work and
yeah.
It was just the best time, but it was hard. That's also why we're not all here right now. It was just today is just like a crazy busy day for everybody, and so this is the best we could do for now. Peter was asking if I can explain the lobster claws. This is the explanation. Here they are.
That's all you get.
That's all you get. No, I'll tell you what. I had crab rave. Oh, shrimp rave. I love shrimp rave. But if you want to know where I got these, so when one of our tours with Attack, a fan had brought them, and they were just like this in the front row, and then they gave them to Attack's merch guy, and he gave them to me because he knew how badly I wanted them. And so now I just take them everywhere, and they're usually in my purse. So
she does literally take them everywhere.
Yeah,
she's never without them.
No, exactly. They're very important. And so because they were in my purse, and I don't remember if I just purposely didn't take them out or what, but they were already in my purse. So when we went to Germany to film the video, I was like, I feel like these are going to come in handy. And then when Electric Callboy was like, okay, we're going to just do like a scene where people are cheering in the background and like different members will just like go across in like a funny way on the skateboard. I'm like, I'm getting the claws. And that's what I did. Anyway, okay.
I know. I love that scene. It's so funny. I love it.
Well, also the one I was gonna do is the one that David ended up doing, like the drummer for Electric Callboy. I was like, I'm gonna go on my stomach and just be like whoosh, and then David did it, and I'm like, no, he got there first. I have to come up with another idea, and that's when I got the claws.
The claws. So Princess Rage, we are coming to Ohio. We're coming with Electric Callboy. I am checking our calendar right now. I believe we are going to Ohio the 24th of
Columbus.
Yeah, no, the 24th is Lakewood, Ohio, and that's the 24th of September. The 24th of September is in Lakewood, Ohio, and it's a Sunday. And then we're in Columbus, Ohio on the 25th, so the day after on the Monday. And that's with Icon for Hire. So those are definitely not sold out. And some of those rooms are quite small, so it's going to be quite fun and intimate, Sometimes like I like playing in rooms that are like medium sized but packed, I would pick that.
I like big rooms.
If the big room is packed, then definitely. But if a big room doesn't have enough people, you know what I mean? Like I like the energy of like a smaller room.
100%. And then it's depressing because I've played a big room where I think it was like a 2,000 capacity, and there were like 800 people in there, which to me is still amazing. That's still a ton of people, but because the room was so big, it looked like half empty, and so that was sad.
Okay, so let's keep answering. So Princess Rage, you gotta come. You gotta come to that Columbus show then. Monday, the 25th of September. Put it in your diary. right now so you don't forget. All right, I'm answering.
Write it down with your crab.
Yes, the date after is the Indianapolis date, Tuesday, the 26th of September, according to my calendar. I wrote organized. Yes, this year.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Who is this? Who's
This
there?
is Christian with a K.
Hey, Christian
Hi,
with
Christian
a
with a
K.
K.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Crabtastic.
We're on a release day, so that's, we're super happy.
Awesome, awesome. Well, hey, I spoke with you last time, Izzy. I was at the live stream for The Invisible.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful.
And
I think that was me and you, wasn't it, Sam? Or was it Janelle?
I think I had to miss that one.
Wait, I think it was me and Janelle then.
actually, I think
Or maybe it was just me.
uh,
I know I was there.
Yeah. But for that one, I kind of just hopped on. So I was like, oh, snap, they're doing like chatting with fans. And like, I was totally unprepared, just like, let me see if I can get on. So I'm like, if they do another one, I'm going to come prepared with a question. And so
Ooh,
forth, so.
and what is
So
your
glad you did another
question?
one.
We are coming prepared with
I
an
got
answer.
two, actually. Nice,
Oh,
nice.
two. Oh, we'll see about that. We'll start with the first one and see how it goes.
One question per
Good
person.
deal, good deal. So actually, it's about an older track, and if you guys have answered this somewhere, I missed it. So, but in "Sink Your Teeth Into This," there's a line where Janelle shouts out like, "There's 72,519 stones in my wall," and I've always been curious, like, what's the significance of that number?
It's from a book.
The Count
from-
of Monte Cristo.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Interesting. See, I haven't read the book, so just gave myself away.
Was that made into a movie as well, Sam?
I want it probably. It's a famous book. I haven't read it either. I wasn't around when the lyrics were written.
Neither was I, but I know that's what it's from.
Yeah, me too.
Gotcha.
We know the trivia,
Yeah, I think
but
there
we're
was a
just
movie.
like it ends there. Yeah.
No, it's funny because I was trying to figure it out, and I thought like maybe it was like your Facebook follower count or something. Like those are the stones in your wall, all your followers. So no, that's cool though. I would never have guessed.
Yeah, it's there you go. It's something deep.
It's a culture reference.
We're
We do
cultured.
read here at Conquer Divide Inc. We do read books.
Just that we haven't read that though, have we, Sam?
Yeah, we've read other books, right, Izzy? We've read other books.
Yes.
Facebook.
Nice one.
Nice. Well, no, appreciate you answering that.
Yeah.
And then the second one was just a sheer curiosity. I know there's only so much you can talk about with the new album, but with the some of the songs, I've noticed that because I've been listening since like the very beginning, or almost. I think the version of "At War" that had a different screamer, that was like my first Conquer Divide song.
Mm-hmm.
So
oh gee.
I've noticed that there's a lot of songs where Janelle kind of comes in at the bridge, like kind of like 3/4 of the way in.
Mm-hmm.
And I was curious, I know, again, there's only so much you can say, but are there more songs kind of like Welcome to Paradise where the screams and the sung vocals are like kind of passed back and forth?
Yes. There's one other heavy song on the album called Afterthought. And we can tell you that because it's listed already on Apple Music, all the unreleased songs from the album. Ooh, and then Janelle actually sings her own parts on two of the songs. So she sings Over It and System Failure.
Yep. System Failure is a heavier one as well. It kind of goes back and forth. But it's another one where there's lots more screams. And Afterthought is mostly screams. Is it mostly screams?
No way, nice.
Yes. Yeah, it's mostly it has the most screams on the album, I think.
Yeah. Yeah,
because
that's the other thing too.
It's all Janelle in the verses, which we haven't done as much since the first album, and I think it's just because we've been trying to do something different, when we've all kind of grown a little bit as musicians, and we're trying to find our place nestle in the industry in our own little nook and cranny.
Yeah, and we've got like multiple
like a parasite
skill sets in
the
the
burrow in there.
Gotcha. And yeah, by no means like is this my way of saying like I don't like the soft songs. Actually, I've been like The Invisible. I think is just such a like inspirational track, and believe it or not, I don't know, you guys might get a kick out of this. My mom, who doesn't like heavy music, likes that song. So.
Yay, Mom.
That's awesome.
That's good.
My mom is the same.
Really?
She when I got involved with before I got involved with Conquer Divide, because I come from more of like the death and thrash, more extreme metal background, and my mom would like say about my bands like, what's up with the Cookie Monster vocals? I don't get it, blah blah blah. And with Conquer Divide, like she still doesn't love the Cookie Monster vocals, but I think she kind of gets it more, and I'm trying to explain it to her, and she loves like the singing, so she's like, oh, this would be great on the radio, I love it. And I'm like, oh, thank God, like my mom will listen to the stuff I'm doing, because before it was always like death metal or thrash or something, and she's like, I don't get it.
And there's plenty of screaming on the radio nowadays, well, Octane definitely, and like liquid metal, there's plenty of screams.
Yeah. So there's definitely really something for everyone. Yeah,
there is something. That's our motto for this album, Slow Burn. Is there's something for everyone.
Something for everyone, because there is. It really is such a diverse album. There's heavier songs and there's lighter songs, and you can take your pick from the buffet.
Yummy.
Get the rice pudding.
Like that when a band can like give you a variety, like kind of touch on different levels of heaviness, you could say, because I guess you could say like if even though you may really like that style of it, like it maybe like a certain level of heaviness, it's like some of the songs, depending on the band, could start to sound samey. So it's like I've noticed that like as you roll out each single, each song kind of has like its own identity, its own like message. So I think that.
Yeah, thank you. And like, believe it or not, even though we don't seem like we tour a lot, we do want to tour a lot. So that takes a little bit of a hand in our writing as well, because we want to be able to go on any tour that gets offered to us, even if it's like a lighter band or a heavy band or a mid-range band.
Yeah, because we want to tour more. It's going to open up more opportunities to do that as well. And it's not just about that. Obviously, like the band wants to experiment a bit more with different styles and influences and everything. So it's not, the band is definitely not left like the heavy behind. You might notice some of the more recent singles might be a little bit more radio friendly, a little bit more on the rock, more on the singing. But when you hear the album, you'll hear it all.
Gotcha. No, that's really interesting though. I never considered that. Like, I guess diversifying it also opens you up to more tours. Like, like you guys were just with Attack, and now you're coming up with one with Icon for Hire. I'm like, oh, nice. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
Thank
you. We tried to be cool.
If time allows, I don't want to overstay my welcome, but bonus question. Out of curiosity, what is your favorite song to play on the new album, like in terms of guitars and drums?
Sam, do you want to go first?
Welcome to Paradise so far. I haven't been practicing Afterthought because I wasn't sure like when we're gonna play it, but that one's a fun one on drums. But I'd say the one for songs we're definitely playing live right now, Welcome to Paradise. It's just like good groove. It's got kind of I don't know, it's just got like a lot of syncopation. I really like playing that one.
Yeah. I like Welcome to Paradise. I like New Heaven because it's groovy. And then we have played Wide Awake before off the new album and Pressure. And those are quite enjoyable as well. But Welcome to Paradise definitely has some like an energy that we haven't had in the set before. So it's fun to practice and play. But we haven't played it live yet, but me playing it and practicing it, I'm like, this is going to be fun.
Yeah.
You already know. You can almost see the crowd getting hyped.
Yes. And that's what we want. That's what we need.
We need the hype.
Nice. Well, hey, the fans are rooting for you.
Well, thank you, Christian, with a K.
Absolutely. Thanks for taking my call. Pleasure chatting with you both.
Yeah, nice to talk to you as well.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye now.
Okay, so maybe we should answer a couple more in the chat. So we're going to be going until about 7, guys. So get your questions in.
Hi, Germany, ooh. Phoenix.
So Unknown Evil 269 says, "Hey, love the song and video. Thank you. We love you for that. What song of y'all's would you like for a movie soundtrack?" Sam?
I feel like it will be an unreleased one. I think Over It would be one of those like
a Marvel song
of the summer.
Like a Marvel movie? Maybe.
I was thinking maybe more of like a I don't know, it's one of I'm trying to think like what's more like a Will Ferrell type of no. Something that's like a lighthearted like comedy where you're like, I'm gonna get revenge, I'm gonna get back at this person. Like I feel like Over It.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think that would be good. I really I like Welcome to Paradise and Gatekeeper just because they're kind of epic, you know. The beginning of Welcome to Paradise is very cinematic. We had a draft song that I really, really, really liked, but it didn't make the album, and I always felt that one was going to be like picked up on like a Netflix like Marvel show or something.
Which one?
The one, it does have. It's just a draft one. We made it in Ableton, so it's called Ableton Metal.
Oh, Ableton, yeah. Ableton Metal.
Like I really liked that one. But yeah. So and then what else? There is a couple of nice. Alexander says, "Are there any nice slow ballads on the album too?" Only Girl is a ballad.
Yeah, Only Girl for sure.
And then I think, well, maybe not a ballad, but I guess emotional. I would say Wide Awake is quite emotional, and so is Pressure.
Yeah, I love Pressure. I love that song. I'm so excited. I wish that was one of the singles. Like, I hope that in the future, maybe it can be a single. I just love that one.
Well, I think it can be made into a single if the fans pick up on it and really like it after the album release. Like if it goes viral on TikTok or something, then we have the power.
True that.
The power is in your hands, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first. So Left to See asked who of you writes the most lyrics, especially for socially critical songs. So Kristen is our main lyric writer. She probably does 99% of it. And then it really depends on some songs. And then she'll send them to us as a group, and then we can all like, I guess, edit it a little bit or maybe rephrase things. But Kristen's really good at what she does. You know, she's really good at it, and she's a really good storyteller. So Kristen is the mastermind behind the lyrics. And she's really good at it. She's great at it. So let's see. I think that's enough for questions. So let's see.
What are you doing?
We do kind of know what the set list is going to be for Electric Callboy, but I'm not going to say it definitely because we are getting together to practice. So who knows if things might change last minute, but we do know it, but you'll have to come to a show and see.
Yeah, and there might be some people here who don't want the surprise ruined.
Exactly. We're not going to ruin it for anybody. Unfortunately, it'll have to remain a mystery. But if you've seen our live shows before, there'll be definitely some things, you know, that stay in there. But yeah.
Expect lots of new singles, or expect lots of the new singles.
So, how many songs? I think it's 5, isn't it?
It's 5 or 6, something like that.
5 or 6. You will definitely get that one, Chris.
Yeah, you'll get it.
There you go. Answered. Okay, so let's answer our 2 last people. So it is completely random when we answer. It just does it. So we're not picking and choosing. It literally is randomized. And we will see you there in LA. That's awesome.
And we don't have Dallas anytime soon.
Nope, no Texas.
No. We were supposed to, and then it got canceled.
Hello? Did somebody answer?
Hi.
Oh, get this on.
Hello?
We can hear you, whoever you may be.
Hello, friend.
Hi, how are you?
Fantastic.
Good,
how are you?
I'm doing all right. I was really excited to hear that song drop. I heard it live while I was at work today, and
oh, awesome.
It kind of set off some stuff. It was pretty crazy. My name's Samuel. It's really nice to meet y'all.
Good name.
Hello, Samuel.
Thank you.
I'm also a Sam. Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking in on y'all's the YouTube going on. I heard Kristen is the one that writes like 99% of y'all's lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That is wild. It's an amazing storytelling for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It spans more than a lot of people can understand, I believe.
Yeah, so she's really good at lyric writing, like we said, storytelling. We all just kind of go in there, and then we might edit phrasing, or Kia might change the way that she sings something or the way that it gets phrased. But so it's like Kristen sets the foundation for it, and then little things get added on top.
That is amazing. I've been following y'all for about 3 or 4 years now, and just everything that has been going through, it's been a very powerful, that entire just strong female just spirit in your entire band. It lights me up. And just being able to share your music with the other women in my life that I know are going through similar hurts, and they feel this pain let out in the world on them. And I'm able to use your music as I don't want to say a weapon, but it is in that way that it makes them feel powerful and comfortable. And it's an amazing thing, and I do appreciate y'all so much.
That's a really good compliment. Thank you.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, we appreciate that. And that's exactly what we like to hear, even though I feel like we're not ever explicitly we never say oh yeah, we're girl power, but we definitely are. But I guess we don't really advertise it so much. It's just we just happen to all be girls.
That's
girls
the
are
whole
awesome.
point of it too, is y'all are just authentically you. You are fierce and powerful, and you can scream that message through speakers that'll touch people's hearts in a way that words or anything else could never do. You're literally melting some of the coldest and hardest hearts with your lyrics and songs, and I love you guys for it.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's such a great compliment.
Heart melters.
The coldest of hearts.
The coldest. The iciest of hearts.
That's it right there. And there's so many people that have gone through the sorrow, and even the guys, whenever they're seeing some of this stuff, it can help them think a little bit more, like they're like, oh wow, maybe something I did made a girl feel that bad that they are needing to scream it out. Like, okay, let's get behind that message. Let's not let people feel victimized anymore or anything like that. I know it's not all the girl power, and y'all are not victims. You're fierce warriors, but it's
we have emotions too, don't we, Samantha?
We have feelings.
Usually
they're anger. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, and I guess we do want to be relatable to not only women but men also. But it is an extra nice compliment when a woman comes up to us and you got me through this. It's a little bit of it's very nice to hear.
Y'all, I have multiple women in my life that have had some of the roughest goes at it, from losing their fiancés to tragic early deaths to just broken hearts, broken homes, everything else. And I know for a fact, me sharing those songs with them, they have told me, they're like, oh my goodness, how that literally speaks to my soul and resonates within me in something that it just doesn't make sense. And now they're hooked to it. And I'm all about that. So
Yeah, the idea that, and I guess maybe I don't really think about it too much, but the idea of someone listening to our music and it really helping them and being a release for them is like amazing. It makes it all worthwhile, honestly. And it's not really, I guess
Yeah.
it's not something that I think about too often, but you know.
There's another really good band that I don't know if y'all have collabed with. I know a bunch of the other industry people that are really close to this message are, but there's a band called Seraphim, and they've put out an album called Shades of the Future, and I think that might be right up y'all's alley, to just kind of have that music power feeling, you know? I don't know. It goes together with me whenever I listen to y'all together.
Cool. I'll check it out for sure.
What was that called
Seraphim?
again? Seraphim?
Seraphim.
Is that with a
Seraphim,
C or
yeah,
an
they're
S? How'd you spell
it's
that?
with
I'm
an
sorry.
S,
S.
like the angelic hosts that sing the songs to people.
SERAPHIM.
Yes, ma'am.
Izzy, I'll message you later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're
Sorry. You got me.
All right. Well,
But
I
yeah,
got to go
thank
ahead
you,
and head
Sam.
out, ladies. It was wonderful talking with y'all.
Nice to talk
Thank
to you
you
as
so
well.
much.
Thank you for the kind words.
You are very
That
welcome.
was
God bless.
very nice to hear.
Yeah, we hope to see you at a show.
I'll be there. God bless. Goodbye.
All right. Bye-bye now.
Bye. What a nice guy.
Aw, what a nice man.
What a nice man. Those are just it, and it's really cool too, because I think that there's some guys out there who, I don't know, like if they feel ashamed like listening to a band that's got like a female vocalist or something.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's always really nice, because I think there's a lot of male Conquer Divide fans, and I think that it means a lot just to see how much it resonates not just with them, but also like they're also thinking of the women in their lives as well.
Mm-hmm.
So they're seeing them when they see us as well, or when they're hearing Kia sing or Janelle.
Yeah.
And that's really cool.
I feel like sometimes when it comes to our music, because we hear it so much and, we're playing and we're doing our thing, I feel like sometimes I don't know if this is the right word, like I kind of disassociate away from it, and like I don't really recognize that, like, how someone might feel listening to our music. So it's really nice to hear, because it's like it kind of brings you back to the reality of it. Yeah, like obviously that's what music does, but us being music makers, it's kind of like you've got like the job hat on almost,
Right.
So it's nice, kind of
Yeah.
like it like brings it back to like reality of like, yes, it is art, and art invokes emotion within people and within us all. So it's nice to, I don't know, of like our music does that, because obviously other people's music does that to me, but you're like, our music does it also.
Yeah, it's like you get caught up because there's so many elements of making music, or like being in the music industry, where there's the creativity and there's the expression part of music that all of us love, and I think most people who make music love. And then you also get caught up in things like the business side and planning and organization, and we have to do this, we have to do that. How much is this going to cost? Are we going to like lose money on that? And so there's also like, you can get so caught up in the busyness of running, you're basically running a small business, and
Correct.
I think you forget sometimes, like, no, the reason you're doing this is the creative expression, sharing a message, and hoping that people can resonate and understand where you've been, and it's just so cool.
Yes, I think that sums it up. It's just so cool. It is.
Yeah.
It makes it all
I see a
worth
couple
it.
people. Yeah, 100%. And like, a couple people saying, they've when you're like what's the word, when you're like highlighting maybe a minority in the scene, especially when you even if you're not doing it on purpose, you're like, I'm just a musician, like whatever, but where people are still like, hey, it's really cool to see you standing out, because there aren't as many people that are like you that are doing what you do or whatever. And so yeah, and I think that's what to breathe again is talking about, like, yeah, it's just cool, and I think it's validating even if you aren't doing it on purpose and you aren't there to try and be like the figurehead for a whole community, but it's cool knowing that like people are seeing you and they're like, hey, that's really cool that you're doing that, and they can relate to you.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got one more person on the line. I think we're going to answer this person's call. I know they're probably like, when are they going to answer and stop talking about this crap? So let's answer this last person, and then we'll probably be wrapping it up. So if you guys have any questions that you really want to get out of your system, now's the time to do it. Until next time, I guess. Maybe we should do another rodeo when we're all together, maybe on a day off on the road, because I enjoy doing this, It's like hanging out with friends.
Me too. Yeah.
Peace. Okay.
Hello. Oh, they're not there yet.
Oh, it was you?
Hello?
I was like, that sounds like Sam.
I'm like, hi. Oh, hi, it's me. Hello?
No. Hello?
Is anyone there? No?
The last person? It's AI. It's a bot.
Hello. Thank you for calling 1-866 crab wow.
Crab wow.
Or what was it? Was it crab wow? 877 crab wow. Dial 877 crab wow.
I forgot that even existed.
That was like the most fun 2 hours that I've spent in a long time. It was just like just me, Kristen, and Joey in the kitchen, and then yeah, it was really stupid.
Well,
I wanted to make another ad for another tour, but we didn't need to for Electric Callboy. But we could. I don't know if we could do it for Icon for Hire. I guess we have no time. But at some point, I want to do another silly ad for a tour.
Yes, I think so. So, unfortunately, I'm going to end the call. I'm sorry if you're having some technical difficulties, but we did try to.
Oh,
hello.
Wait. Oh,
hello.
I'm connected.
Yes, it's you.
Yes.
Oh my God! I'm actually in my car right now. I'm trying to watch the stream on YouTube as well as keep this on the line. So I had no idea what was going on initially, but then I
keep
just
your
now
eyes
noticed
on the road.
I'm parked. I'm running some errands right now. Was about to do that, but I'm here right now.
Hi,
but
Sam.
hi, it's great to talk to you. I'm Anthony. I saw you guys live, first at the Loving Touch, then in Pittsburgh, and then in Cleveland. Yeah,
nice.
you know
me?
Anthony.
Yes, Anthony, the drummer. You have a really cool drum kit. We did a lesson.
Oh, yes, that's me. Hi, Sam.
Yes, hi. Good to see you. Well, hear you.
Yeah.
I wish they showed video, but I guess maybe that might be hit or miss.
Yeah. Well, here I am now, and well, Sam, I do want to tell you, I've been making good progress on those blast beats that we were talking about. My band played a couple of shows since then, and I don't know if it's the adrenaline of playing a show or something, but playing the shows, for some reason, I felt like the blast beats went way smoother than while I was practicing, which was kind of weird, but still though, my progress on those has been very solid. So yeah, I'm glad you were able to help me through that.
Oh, that's huge. I mean, that's the thing. It's always good to have somebody else completely unbiased, just watch and say, hey, here's some tips. But it's really on each of us to work on it. So if you're improving, that's 100% you and the work you're doing. So that's awesome. And yeah, I mean, you were already, already had some really good techniques. So I'm glad to hear that things are going so well.
Yeah. And something that actually really helped me with the technique is, I know while we were in the call, we were talking about how Grayson Necrement, he's playing in Suicidal Tendencies now. Well, yeah. I went to Sonic Temple earlier this year where I saw Suicidal and I saw Grayson playing for Suicidal. So that was awesome. I was holding merch, so as much as I wanted to jump in the pit, I couldn't because of the merch. So I just stood back and watched, and
I was just like totally geeking out over what he was doing, like, adding a bunch of fills in the songs that weren't in the original recordings and everything. Plus, like,
Yeah.
I've seen Suicidal live once before when Dave Lombardo was playing. So the two like the kits, the two different kits was like something that I couldn't help but notice. But like anyway, I did notice Grayson was playing like some short blast beat fills, and when he did that, he was like moving his entire wrists instead of like just doing his fingers like I initially showed you. So I applied that, and that actually helped me a lot. Is like activating my full wrist instead of just trying to use my fingers.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, depending on how fast you're playing. I mean, it's gonna, it'd be hard to do that at like 280 BPM, but if you're playing like 240 or 220 and you're blasting, I think you can probably do that. Yeah, pretty effectively with wrist. And I know Grayson really gets a lot of power in his playing as well. And he definitely uses a lot of wrist. But I know he can do some really cool stuff with finger technique as well. But that's really cool that he was doing that.
Yeah. Speaking of Sonic Temple, I remember a little bit ago I was watching Janelle do an Instagram live stream, and I put in the chat, I'm happy as fuck you girls got to play Welcome to Rockville, but I went to Sonic Temple, and I wish you played Sonic Temple. And she's like, bruh, we wish we played Sonic Temple.
Yep.
We
wishing we played all the festivals.
Yeah. Let's hope for next year we can.
Would you say Incarceration is on your minds too? Because I went to Inc as well.
Don't talk to us about that one.
We don't want to talk about Incarceration.
We were
actually supposed to play it, and
what?
we were supposed to play it, but
we were supposed to play it, and our exception. So like the offer got sent to an email and then like went to spam, so no one saw it pretty much. So that was, and then it was too late. It was
So we were offered to play it, and we obviously would have said yes, but then by the time anyone saw it, they said, "Oh, it's too late." We're like, "Well,
yeah."
So hopefully next year. Let's hope next year.
Yeah.
What a rookie mistake.
I still plan on going next year, but hey, Conquer Divide is at either festival. Like that will more than sweeten the deal for me.
We're playing on Blue Ridge. We are playing Blue Ridge.
Yeah. I don't plan on going to Blue Ridge, but I am for sure going to see you guys when you play Lakewood.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. It's a Sunday. I know that because I just looked at it. It's a good day.
Right. And yeah, and my band typically does practices on Sunday, so like we were initially offered a show the week after on the 30th, but we ended up turning it down because we're like in writing mode for our first album, and we decided to just put more effort towards that. And now that we're not playing that show and thus don't have to practice the week before, I'm just like, hey guys, I don't have to miss out on another practice, right?
Yeah.
I mean, especially with seeing probably my favorite band, like I could have just seen you whenever, but honestly, like that would still suck to like have to turn that down.
Yeah, well we'll see you there. We're so excited to go on tour. We're on tour for 6 weeks, so it's like it's gonna be a lot for us. I love playing. If I could play a show every single night, I would. But it's tough it's just like all the in-between stuff, like the driving and then not really having a bed or anything. That's the tough part. Like musicians deserve better. We deserve better, Sam.
We do.
but it's like
we don't want to sleep on a bunk. I didn't want to sleep on a shelf.
Yeah, we were discussing unfortunately a band our level, because we're not like really big, but we're also not like super small. We're a very mid-range band when it comes to, I guess like how many people know us or how well we do at tours. And there's not really many options when it comes to, I guess, being in like a van versus like, I mean, a tour bus is way too expensive for us. And that's like the ideal thing, because you're really comfortable, you all get beds and everything. It's like either a van or a tour bus, and like we're kind of in between, where we're just like, okay, we have to suck it up and sleep in a van, a 15 passenger. And any of like the mid-range rentals are just like too expensive right now, so it's kind of tough. It's tough, but it's worth it for the shows.
Oh,
Yeah.
I bet, yeah. And like, I'm sure it'll be more than worth it once you do get to that tour bus level.
Hopefully, they're just it's just so
That'd be nice.
it's so expensive right now. It's hard to even fathom affording it, but hopefully we'll get there, because if I can be comfortable and get a good night's rest every single night, I'll play a show every single day of my life.
Yeah, everyone will play. Everyone will play better. We'll all sound better. We'll be more comfortable. We'll be in a better mood. Like all of those things. We'll just have more energy. Like sleep is so important, and it's for anyone who's in a touring band. Like just making sure that you're getting sleep. It's such a big priority.
So we currently have a 15 passenger. We have a 15 passenger. So people are asking in the chat. We have a 15 passenger van that has 4 bunks. So 4 of us are in the bunks, and then Kia takes a bench. So we're all just sleeping in a van. It's very rare. It's very, 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 very rare that we sleep in a hotel, because usually we have to drive so long every single night between each venue that it's not plausible to even stay in a hotel.
Yeah. And then also just like prices. So I mean, the amount that you spend on a band hotel room, maybe that's better spent. Maybe we want to put that towards like, music videos or like something else that we can offer to fans. Like we're willing to suck it up a certain amount, so that we can do more in other ways.
That makes sense. Like my band has been learning how to like manage our funds and everything from the money we make by playing shows or selling merch. Like it is, but it's honestly worth it, because we recorded 3 new songs, and those were entirely funded by money that we made from shows, which that was pretty awesome to like achieve that.
Yeah, you want to keep it so it's like its own self-sustaining ecosystem. That's the dream.
And To Breathe Again said that she can get us. I don't know why I assumed To Breathe Again is a girl. I don't know why I assumed that. I'm sorry. I just assumed that in my head. Could be they work for Choice Hotels, so they can get us good discounts on hotels.
Ooh, please message us. That'd be great. But also, this person said you can always get an RV. I have trauma from bands that had RVs. And RVs are notorious for breaking down. They're just notorious. It's so bad. Like
they're not supposed to haul the big trailers. That's why they're not built to haul like we do. Like we haul such a heavy trailer behind us that we need something very heavy duty and reliable, that usually the RVs don't have that built in their systems.
Yeah. And even if even just in general, I think just with the weight in general, even if you aren't hauling, but let's say you've got a big RV. Like we had like a 30 something foot RV, like a 1986 something my old band owned, and it made it like 1 gig or 2 gigs, and it broke down on the highway. And but I think it was also just weight in the RV, because we still had gear in the back of the RV. We had a bunch of people, and my former bandmates were idiots. One of them I'm still friends with, so whatever, he knows what I think of this. And they didn't want to get it. It was such a good deal that they were buying it off of somebody, and that someone that they knew, and they didn't want to get it inspected. And then we found out like the engine was completely shot. It was going to be like $5,000.
Oh no!
So I was saying bye, Sam, in the chat. Other Sam.
Oh,
Samwise one's leaving.
Oh yeah, that's good. Ooh, Metal Taylor Swift. Okay, no, sorry, I wasn't reading the comments, but now I am. And I got this dog right here. Look at this boy. Look at this. Sorry, Anthony. I'm getting distracted. What do you want?
It's all good. All good.
Someone was asking what your band is called.
Oh, we are Death and Exhale. We got our name from a song off of the Doom Eternal, I think, soundtrack. Mick Gordon is the ghost.
Don't say that. You thought of it all by yourself.
Wait, what was that?
Don't say that. You thought of it all by yourself.
You didn't take it from a soundtrack. Nope. You came up with it from scratch.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that makes sense. But musically, I'd say we're like a deathcore band, but we do mix a good amount of like gent and prog in there. Like we got one of our songs coming up, like it has I like I'm not like a super formally trained musician like my guitar player is, but like I know one of the songs we were releasing has metric modulation in it. The funny thing is I don't actually fully know what metric modulation is, but I still learned to play the song, and evidently I can play it. So like that's cool. But yeah, like if you just give us a peep on Facebook or Instagram, we're right there.
Oh yeah.
Someone said death and what? Death and exhale? Is that what you said?
Exhale, yeah.
Exhale, like breathing out.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So
Very
to breathing
cool.
out, Austin was asking.
Yeah. Maybe someday if you guys play a headliner show in Cleveland, we would very gladly open for you.
Yeah. Definitely.
Awesome.
When we have the power. Right now we don't have the power.
Yeah.
Jose.
We do what they say. They put us on.
I very eagerly await the day for when you do have the power to rule the world, because you're a damn good band and you deserve it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ooh.
All right, perfect. Well, it was lovely speaking to you.
Yeah.
I think we're going to start wrapping this up, but we'll see you at a show very soon.
Yes.
Yeah, see you. You girls have a great night.
You as well. Bye now.
Bye. Well,
Jose, you're late because we are actually wrapping it up. We're wrapping it up real quick like. So I'm afraid, War Daddy Shadow, where have you been? That is the question I am asking to you.
Hold on, I want to answer some of these. Gizzard, diesel powered bus is the way to go. That would be amazing. That'd be wonderful. There's definitely like I can't remember are the shuttles diesel? Like the shuttles we were looking at?
Some of them, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Definitely more reliable. And somebody said, hold on. Emily, thank you so much for having me during the video. Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy
thank
birthday.
you. Oh yeah. Happy birthday. We really enjoyed having everyone at the music video. It was quite, I almost found it stressful a little bit because I felt like everyone was waiting for so long. And then I was like, oh no. But it seemed like everyone was perfectly happy. But yeah, I was quite worried. Because it was quite, it's a long day to shoot a music video. It's a really long process. And it's not necessarily fun in every single aspect, But everyone was a really good sport, and it was great to meet everybody. And I'm glad that it's finally out, because when was it filmed, Sam? April?
Something like that. It was or May. It was in May, I think. It was still cold, kind of. A little too cold for me.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like unseasonably cold in LA. But yeah, finally it's out. Whee!
Have a good night, Austin.
Look what I got here.
And then, okay, so we would love to play the UK. We are waiting for it to be a good option for us. We're waiting to get a good offer. Unfortunately, we can't afford just to fly to the UK and play shows headlining just yet, because we just can't afford it yet. I know that's a great answer. Yeah. We can't afford it,
and people just don't know us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. So no one's talked about who Joey is in the video.
Oh yeah.
So, and I'm surprised no one's talked about it. So Joey, we find out at the very beginning of the video, Joey has a hood over his face, right? And he reveals himself as the priest. Joey was the Reaper in Welcome to Paradise who killed Kia, and no one has spoken about it yet. A little Easter egg there for you. And we deliberately did it, so that's why Kia gets him. That's why Kia
does
gets
the old
him.
Stabby.
Because he killed her. So it's really just revenge. Really.
It's revenge. Yeah.
It's all revenge.
It's not like, oh, I want to you know, unalive, like, you know, people dressed like priests, but it's because he killed her in the other video. So.
Yes.
So we all went to her funeral, and Izzy and I were pointing at her coffin and being like, "Ha, you dead. You're dead."
But so in the Welcome to Paradise video, the Reaper wasn't played by Joey. It was actually Samantha's friend. He's a very tall, muscular man, so he looks very, very scary. Very tall and scary. And then Joey was there the day afterwards when we filmed New Heaven, so it just had to be him.
Yeah, we were like, Joey's got to make a cameo. Come on.
Oh, so how did we lift Kia in Welcome to Paradise? It was actually a trick called levitation.
We used our minds.
That Kia has mastered quite skillfully. I think it's something to do with a singer because she can go, ah, it's like, ah, she rises. So it's just levitation. I can't do it because I'm not.
Really.
Yeah, it's simple science, honestly. So, but only vocalists can do it. So me and Samantha are not blessed, unfortunately. So
unblessed, if you will.
Unblessed.
Unbless my heart.
So the fan line is now closed, everybody. We are going to wrap this up. It's been lovely hanging out with you. Thank you so much for the fantastic response to New Heaven. I was actually reading through a lot of the comments on YouTube, and they're all positive. That doesn't mean go in the comments and just say mean things in there. It means just thank you.
I know we need more fodder for our future mean comments videos.
Yes, everyone's too nice. Like we need to be taken down a peg or two. No, please don't do that.
They're just like ripping on us.
Please, yeah. They're just like, well, if it's free game, let's do it. So it's been lovely. Thank you guys for staying. Thank you guys. Some of you for staying for the entire thing. You know, fantastic. And then Princess Rage, we will see you in Ohio. Jose, we will see you sometime in Texas whenever we get down to Texas. I don't know when that's going to be, unfortunately, because we just don't get booked in Texas right now. But I do want to play Texas. I'm waiting to. I love playing Texas.
We want to play in Texas.
We're just waiting. It's a waiting game. So, it's been wonderful chatting to you all. Samantha, do you have any final thoughts?
Hey.
Oh,
sorry.
Oh, you're talking to the dog.
He's I was like chewing the carpet. My final thoughts are, you get the bad boy. He's a naughty dog. And he's just, stop it.
I am a bad boy. Yes, I am.
Oh, ooh, that hurt. No. Hey. Okay.
So Samantha doesn't have anything to
add.
Nothing
to say other than thank you so much for being here. We love you all. And please just please share and like and
join the Conquer Divide Lit Posting Facebook group page. Join that because you'll get all of this stuff in advance, and we just chat in there, personally. So we'll be there. We'll see you guys in the Conquer Divide Lit Posting fan page. Well, it's a group. Sorry, a fan group. But thank you very much. We are happy you all enjoyed New Heaven. Our next album, Slow Burn, is going to be out September 8th. So thank you guys for showing up, and we'll see you on the next live. But bye-bye. Keep rocking and rolling.
Bye.
And or rolling. Goodbye.
And or